Basilica de San Martin de Tours, simply known as Taal Basilica. The original town of Taal was founded by Augustinian missionaries in 1572 on the banks of the Taal Lake, where the municipality of San Nicolas now lies. Father Diego Espinar led the construction of the town's very first church in 1575. In almost 2 centuries, the church continued to improve and was rebuilt, only to be utterly destroyed in 1754, after the biggest explosion of the nearby Taal volcano. In 1755, the construction of a new church was launched under Father Martin Aguirre. The Basilica de San Martin de Tours is Asia's largest church, and it was not very difficult to see its current location sitting on the top of a hill. Overlooking Balayan Bay, the Basilica towers over the old heritage town of Taal. It is very dominant structure and is visible in the most parts of town proper and even in some parts of neighboring towns.
Certainly the biggest church in Asia, Taal Basilica is 96 meters long, 45 meters wide, and 96 meters tall. This colossal Baroque structure was made of coral stones and adobe. The most noticeable features of its facade were the 24 classical columns in pairs and line up 2 rows of 6 on top of the other. It has 10 windows and 5 doors.
In 1865, almost a decade later, the newly erected church was inaugurated despite its unfinished state. The construction was finally completed in 1878. It was a massive church, the biggest at the time, and would remain the biggest even centuries later.
The first thing we noticed was the size and how spacious it was. While most churches have only 2 lanes of pews arranged in the nave, the Taal Basilica had more. Its aisle could even accommodate more benches.
It also fostered a much lighter atmosphere than the other churches because the white and pale peach walls and ceiling, painted intricately with what looked like 3-dimensional patterns from afar. The main altar of the basilica is 24 meters high and 10 meters wide, with 3 Doric columns lined up on each side of the centerpiece where the statue of crucified Jesus stands. There are other statues of saints and angels within the balustered altar area. The church's transept house minor altar with the more image of saints. The altar is showered with light coming from the window dome above.
The edifice is topped with triangular roof and gable on each side and one in the center. On the left side rises the bell tower.
The On January 16, 1974, it was declared as one of the country's national shrines.
From Taal, Batangas, we are Juliet P,
Rondel Sibayan,
Abegail Tacadino,
journey is best measured in friends rather than miles.